up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I've got kind of a hodgepodge of clips that I just wanted to throw together and throw up because I feel like the basis of them is like what I want to show. It just doesn't really make sense in order. Something that you'll notice about me is that I'll like film some stuff and then I'll get busy with work and then it'll be like a day or two later and I'll film other things. But I actually have someone that's going to be helping me with videos now, so be able to be more consistent, actually show like workouts and all those types of things. But I need to give a little intro clip before I kind of just show these over the couple days that they were. But just for some background, I took 2 weeks off of training because my fatigue was super high, and for like the 3 weeks prior to that, I was still trying to cut. My food was very high. Cardio wasn't anything like super crazy, but I just like really wasn't recovering. Strength was just like really taking a dip. So took 2 weeks off. I think I shared I got a GI map done, so I got those results back. I already have those. I got blood work done in the future for this video, and you'll see that in the next vlog. But I'll be going through when I get those results back, just kind of what's off, just explaining like the symptoms versus what those are showing, just kind of talking through that. So my whole focus kind of going forward is I don't believe I'm going to compete in terms of like competition for bodybuilding. That was something that's been on my mind for a while, and just kind of decided I was just kind of doing it because I said I was going to do it. The actual thought of competing doesn't sound interesting to me. It was more of just like the building your body and using food and training and all that kind of stuff to get your body to do some really cool things. But then I felt like I was missing some stuff too. Like it wasn't I didn't want to do the actual like be on stage and all those things. Like that to me wasn't like the draw for it. But then I also was like, I miss running. As you'll see in this video, I miss being able to have a little bit more fun with my food, because bodybuilding is very much like food is fuel, pretty basic, like just optimize everything. And instead of optimizing everything for bodybuilding, I want to get back to the whole reason that I got into and started loving like lifting and fitness and nutrition and stuff in the first place. So kind of shifting my focus. I just want to feel more like an athlete, like focusing on health, focusing on that, and being creative, just living life. So I guess without further ado, I'm gonna play these random clips. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. At the very least, I hope it gets you through your cardio. Okay, good morning, it's the next day. I think it's just gonna have to be chunks of like little bits of stuff, because most of my days are, at least the middle of the week, are like just mostly really heavy client work with like check-ins and calls and stuff. So I'm just sitting at my computer and it's like, I can't really film that. So I'm gonna go for a walk, maybe a run. I'm gonna see how I feel, mostly just cause like when I sleep and I wake up, that's when my little tweak neck, whatever's going on, hurts the worst. So if it doesn't feel good to run, I'm not gonna run. If it does feel good, I'm gonna run for at least a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy because I'm get shin splints really easy. And I don't want that. But I wanted to share, I wanted to show my new meal plan that I created last night / this morning, sitting in the car outside of Starbucks. I woke up like 5:45, so I was like, I can get a Starbucks today. But what I do when I like make my meal plan, you're not really be able to see it, but I'll go on Instagram, like I was gonna make a story, like I'm not gonna actually post it, but I just like use that feature, and I find photos from like my camera roll or from like Pinterest and stuff, and like piece them together and like overlay stuff to show like what the meal is gonna look like and be like, yep, that looks good. And it's a lot more just like bright and colorful and whole foods and stuff like that. So I'm very excited. I've just been really craving, like, I mean, I eat beef and rice and hot sauce. I'm like, I love it, but I'm like, I need to get a little bit more like anti-inflammatory, a little bit more nutrients, stuff like that in my diet. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store in a little bit. I'm gonna bring you with, because I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's. I might go to Whole Foods. I'm gonna go to Publix first. All these maybe for chicken, but I usually get like the protein that we need and like bulk prep it for both of us. Okay, I'm gonna go run, so I don't like run out of time and like get fully off of my schedule, but I'm hoping I can run. I'll let you know. I just realized I don't have actual running shoes yet, and I do want to just make sure I like it right now, and like I actually want to get back into it before I go buy some running shoes. I don't know what I want to get, because I really don't like how thick they are and like how chunky. Like I like really thin soles. So all I have is, these are Nike Free Runs from high school. And these are actually where I got my every time I've probably worn these is when I've been in a boot and crutches, because my shin splints turned to stress fractures. But my senior year of high school, I was like, can I do cross country? Because I had a concussion when I was a kid, so I couldn't do sports. And my parents were like, yeah, you can do cross country, you can't hurt yourself. Well, I trained all summer in these bad boys because my parents were like, we gotta make sure you like it before you buy your running shoes. So I was like, that's fine, that's fair. And Nike free runs suck for running, especially if you're doing like miles and miles and miles. And like I'm built to run, but I kind of just like, not really 0 to 100 because I was running with the girls in like the program for that, but like ended up with shin splints, stress fractures so bad I was in a boot and crutches and I never got to compete. And I think it's been at least 3 times in my life that I've had to have a boot and crutches because they turn into fractures. So I am only going to give myself 2 runs in these just to make sure I'm good and I like it. And then we're gonna go buy some running shoes because ain't no way in the heck I'm gonna put myself back in a boot and crutches again and put myself back even further than already having to take freaking week off the gym. So we got an old Alpha Elite bra. We got like a half or like a crop zip Lulu Define jacket. These are old ass Lulu running shorts, literally from like high school or college. I have to wear like a hair tie to like hold the waistband because I got them like a little bigger, but they fit better that way. And then the Nike free runs. I'm actually so excited. Okay, just did the normal loop that I walk. And it usually takes me 30 minutes to run it. And I was trying to be, like, just jog and pace myself. But it sounds so good to actually run. I don't know the last time I ran. I know a few months ago I did sprints once at the gym, but that was it. And I told myself I wasn't gonna sprint just because these are bad shoes and I haven't done it in a while. But I just did it the last stretch. I didn't go full speed. But holy shit, does that make me wanna get back into running and sprinting? But I don't know. Success. Okay, so I got my first meal here. It's a little after oats, protein, blueberries, and almond butter. Because, I don't know, the fiber's gonna keep me full for a little bit, and the fats have like a good bit of almond butter in here. Because I don't wanna have to worry about eating for the next couple hours. Do you wanna say anything to the vlog, babe?
What?
Said, do you wanna say anything to the vlog, babe? No?
Filled up the water. Hydrating.
Just hi vlog, how's it going?
What's up?
Do something for your future self today.
What's up?
Motivational words.
I'm about to crush a back workout, so grow your wings.
There we go. All right, Alex got a couple of board shorts in for his competition season, so we're kind of looking at what colors we like. We're thinking for one of the shows, these for finals. They're the biggest legs, look. They're skin tight. It's like I didn't realize this was the kind of material. They're like leggings.
Yeah, they're...
I thought they were like swimsuit trunk material, to be honest.
Well, the shitty ones are like swimsuit trunks. These ones are like,
nice.
Actually, yeah, these are Manifest is like this, and then also Alpha Elite
Okay.
is like these. It's like a nice stretchy material, which I like.
I like them.
All right, let's get the next one.
Okay, so I just pulled up to Trader Joe's, but they have a minute till they open. There's like a line of people outside. I love that. I love Trader Joe's too, guys. When I drive, I don't really listen to music very much. It's like a YouTube video, but like I don't watch it. Usually it's a lot of sermons. Right now, I'm actually starting to really enjoy Christian Guzman's YouTube videos again. He was one of the main reasons that I got into fitness and like bodybuilding and like all that kind of stuff. Like I feel like he sparked so many people's fitness journeys, and I loved him, loved Alpha Elite, and rewatched his documentary about his year was like 2023, and respect for that man. Holy shit. So if you go watch his documentary, it was so good. But I've been just rewatching his vlogs. Like they're just like chill, like him and like Heidi and like just life, and he and Heidi are like designing like their new home, and he's talking about like, he's like, I'm just sitting out here, it's like so peaceful looking at the pool, like my beautiful wife, we're gonna have kids and blah blah blah. And I'm just like beaming. I'm just like, first, I'm so happy for him, but also thinking like, damn, like my own life and stuff. I'm like, I have the most attractive man. Like Alex doesn't seem real to me. It's like if you took my perfect person, like my perfect match in every way that I could ever want, is everything that he is. And honestly, sometimes I'll look at him, I'll be like, how are you real? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you have that about your partner too? Like, I just love him so much and can't wait to like, Christian like called Heidi like his wife, and I was like, I can't wait till he calls me his wife and call my husband and like all those things. I'm just in like a really good mood right now. Very grateful. So I don't know. It's a good day. I'm feeling, I hope you guys are having a good day too, or hopefully this kind of like wears off a little bit. Like I got enough good vibes to share. So someone left their cart, so I'm gonna be the good person and put it back. It's literally not that far. Don't you dare ever be that person. Okay, so I just got back from the store and I was gonna show you guys everything that I got. Also, I had Publix what I got first and foremost. Never would have imagined in a million years it would have been things that I bought. I want to show you. But when I was picking one of the things out, some like old man walked past me and he was just like, I just gotta say, like, you've got beautiful skin. And I was like, oh, thank you. I was like, so sweet. That's something I've never really been like, I got amazing skin, but made my day. So the first thing I got, I guess probably doesn't sound as weird, so I got a cold brew concentrate thing. The other Publix we went to had it for like the same thing for half the price. It just was a different container, so I don't know, but it's cold brew concentrate. The reason it's weird is because I am such a snob for my like coffee type drink in the morning, and I only like how cold brew tastes from certain places and getting it like from places, not anything at home. Like I've tried brewing cold brew at home. We have like an espresso machine, coffee machine. I don't like any of it. It doesn't taste as good, but we're gonna do this because I don't want to keep spending money on Starbucks, and honestly don't really feel like I need it all the time. Like this morning I'd gotten one, I didn't really want it, so I'm gonna just sip little bits of it over the next couple of days. I think just going for a run in the morning kind of feels good. And then I got mayo, but it's made from like avocado for this one like shrimp spicy mayo like dish that I want to make. And then the other thing I got for that same dish is pickled red onions. So random, but it was in it. I also got gum. That's not abnormal for me. But so random, but it was in the picture of the meal that I was gonna make. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. The macros of this suck, but at least it's like from healthy food sources because it's like egg yolk and avocado and everything. But it's a tablespoon is a serving. It's 100 calories, 11 fat, nothing else. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna try out. There's like a recipe for like a sauce kind of thing. Do I put these in the, no, these don't go in the fridge. Maybe when you open it. I'll put these up here. So we're evolving. We're trying new things. And then from, I just got from Aldi's 2 big packs of chicken that I'll probably cook later. We don't need it right now. I have so much shit to put away. Man, do we got room in this fridge? Okay, and then the hand soap for, look how cute this thing is. You can see it, and there were stickers so I could write, this one says hand soap. This one says dish soap, so I already have dish soap in there. I don't know if the lighting's good, but I don't know. And then there's like 2 little scrubbers that came with like sponges, and then this for my dishes. And then you could literally just like put the dish underneath it and like push this into it and like scrub it with the handheld thingy. It's so nice. I don't know if you really see because of the lighting, but it's like 20 bucks on Amazon. Such a good purchase. And then what I got from Trader Joe's is I got some kale now to help me with digesting this. I'll massage the tahini and lemon into it. Got some cilantro. Got some, what's she calling here? Oh, this is tahini. So this is from sesame seeds. You know, like peanut butters from peanuts. Oh no, these are pickles. Alex likes pickles, so I got him some pickles. He keeps raving about how good those ones are from Trader Joe's. And he didn't get himself any the last time he went, and he's almost out. When you're on prep, it's a really big like prep or dieting hack is pickles. They say no calories, there's gonna be some, but they're minimal. Tahini is sesame seed, like butter. So it's a different, just healthy fats. I got some smoked paprika I was gonna put on my chicken meal. Some lemon that I'm gonna use for that dressing, and then maybe I'll drink some lemon water, I don't know. And then I got some strawberries, and I got some blueberries to put with the meal I'm gonna have now. And I have blueberries in my oats, but I got some baby cucumbers and some carrots, shreds. Those are for the shrimp meal. I got 2 packs of frozen shrimp. I think I have a little bit in here still from, from Aldi. So I'll cook those up. And then I got 3 packets of 96% ground beef because theirs is pretty cheap there. But I think I have everything else that I need for the other meals, but very different grocery haul than I'm used to. I'm gonna go and make steak, eggs, and fruit and a little bit of honey because I'm really hungry right now. Something that I do right when I get home from the grocery store is I try to like prep some stuff. So I threw the frozen shrimp on there. I'm cooking the eggs for my meal. I'm gonna put some beef in here. We already have the steak cooked. I'm cooking some green beans for later. We'll probably throw something else in the air fryer after, maybe I'm not really sure. But I just try to get as much prepped as soon as I can as possible while I eat. I'm usually hungry when I get home from the grocery store, just the way that timing ends up. So then it works out really nicely because then I can get that at least going, and then I'll make my meal, and then as I'm eating my meal, like making it, I can kind of like move stuff around, do whatever I need to, and then pretty much by the time I'm done like eating and being in the kitchen, I've knocked out, I don't know how many birds with one stone or one like time period, so it's nice. Look how freaking good this looks. So I got a bunch of blueberries, strawberries, honey on it, some eggs, and some, it's actually, I'll show you guys the steak that we get right now. It's from Trader Joe's. I cut the fat off of it usually, so it's all natural lean beef stew meat. The macros rock. The macros are, so for 4 ounces raw, 140 calories, 4 fat, 2 saturated fat, 2 carb, 23 protein. So really good macros for steak and super, super easy. And then the shrimp, she's cooked. Beef is pretty much cooked, so I'll probably just turn it off. By the time I finish eating everything, it'll kind of cool down and I can put it all away and then go run upstairs and get back to the work stuff I was doing earlier. So, I don't know. Smarter, not harder, guys. Okay, so I had that meal. I did some check-ins. I had a call with a client, which I love her so much. And then I'm putting my Apple Watch onto my ankle so I can walk on my walking pad and it can track my steps, because I'm typing with my hands up here. It's not going to track my steps. And I'm trying to be better about actually tracking them because I have not been consistent with it. And I think it's gonna be good to help prompt me to get a little bit more movement. My walking pad was one that I got on Amazon. It was just like one that was on sale. Like, I think they're all the same. I just always find one that's on sale, so I'm gonna recommend one to somebody to send. My standing desk was something I got on Amazon too. It's a lot bigger than my old one. My old one like stopped being able to go up. It's like broken. But it's like the perfect size because I can have all my shit up here. Also, if you did not know this, you can go to Best Buy and you can get a MacBook or like a desktop, and you can not pay anything when you get it and finance it for no interest. It's like $34 a month for, is it 24 months? I don't know how many months, but then you can upgrade for free afterwards. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I love, it's so big. I can have 3 different screens open. It's so much better than my laptop. I was gonna go sit outside on my little, sometimes I'll bring my little desk chair and that little TV stand tray thing with my laptop and it'll work just to get a little bit of sunshine. It's kind of hard to see my screen, but I know it's worth it to sit in the sun, but my laptop's dead. So we're gonna walk on the walking pad and then I'll probably go up there in the next little bit. But I just kind of wanted to share, I guess, the walking pad tip. Like, it's the best invention ever. Also the Kratom with an energy drink. I am literally so like cracked out, but like focus cracked out every time I have it. It's amazing, and I'm not having like copious amounts of caffeine anymore because I can focus and I'm like prioritizing time to like relax in the morning and get sunshine and stuff. Like, who would have thought? Okay, so I was gonna make the shrimp meal, but I wanna not take a lot of time making food, and this meal is gonna like kind of be pre-workout because I'm training, like I said, a client. I'm gonna like kind of work out with her a little bit to show her form, intensity, all that kind of stuff, but not anything too intense because my neck is still not the best. But so I'm gonna do my other meal instead. So I got some rice, some beef, some broccolini, and some Cholula. Nothing super crazy. I just know it digests really well, and it's gonna keep me nice and satiated until I get there. I'll just chug a lot of water when I'm there, and then be good to go. And then I'll still have 2 meals I have to eat when I get back. So the timing's gonna be a little goofy with that today, but that's kind of how my check-in days go. My food just gets pushed a little bit late because work goes a little bit late, but it is what it is. All right, we just got a shipment in from Raw. I got Alex to jump over to Raw instead because they're a superior supplement company.
They're great.
They are. So let's show what we got. We got a lot of protein powder. That's a lot of what we use right now. I don't take pre-workout anymore. And I just don't like a bunch of caffeine before I train. It makes me like jittery. But he really likes theirs. You got the essentials, right?
Yeah, got essential pre-workout. We got 4 tubs of protein.
This shit, so good. If you like cream of rice, this, if you got enough carbs, put some banana in it, some almond butter. It's birthday cake. Vanilla oatmeal cookie is so good for...
It's not vanilla oatmeal.
Cinnamon crunch cereal, that one's also so good. Oatmeal cookie is what I usually like. Cinnamon crunch cereal for oats. He really wanted to try the mint chip. He thinks this is gonna taste good in he's like this chocolate cake flavored cream of rice. I feel like I bet it would be, but I just don't like stuff like that. So maybe in a creamy, I would use it. And then I really like chocolate flavored protein with the chocolate cream of rice. So it's like a little brownie in the morning. So then I got there, this isn't the Sea-Bum series, but it's just still an isolate and it's dark chocolate flavored. And then we got like the 100 serving tub of creatine, so it'll last us longer. He likes beta alanine, so so that's like the itchy tingly.
This pre-workout is amazing though. I mean, I love it because it's not too high stim, but literally gets the job done. And when I put a little bit of that beta alanine in there, I'm gonna be feeling it. I'm gonna be itching my face. No, I'm kidding. But probably actually. But
oh, they finally sent this.
Yeah.
This I don't know if it'll be out, but this is a new product that they're coming out with. It's a mushroom complex, and I really wanted to have this in my coffee and see how it goes. So I guess I'll let you know if it like makes my coffee taste like shit because of the mushrooms. And it basically just helps with like cognition, wellness, immune function, all those kinds of things. So this is like a new product that Revive is launching in soon. And for those that don't know, so Raw and Revive are owned by the same people. They're just two different companies. So Revive MD is like supplements, and then Raw is what am I looking for?
They're all supplements,
performance gym supplements.
I would say sports nutrition supplements is Raw, and then health supplements is going to be Revive.
Yeah.
Because they're all supplements.
They're all supplements, but health supplements, and I call them like gym supplements. So that's what we got. We didn't get a Russ or a Revive stuff in just yet, but usually like for Revive, like the biggest supplements that I recommend, the Omegas and the Multi from Revive, good quality, are probably the main ones that people would need to take. But I'm gonna stop yapping so I can eat my food and then go back to check-ins. Okay, so I just got home from training my client. I just met her for the first time in person. Funny story, we were on our consultation just to get to know each other and see if it would be a good fit. And I usually ask like where they live at first, but we just kind of got into the conversation. She said she was a yoga teacher on her application, so I was asking her all about that. And we were chatting, and then she was like, oh, where do you live, by the way? I was like, oh, I live South Florida, Boca, if you know where that is. And she goes, shut up. I said, why, do you know where that is? And she goes, I live there too. And I said, like, where do you live? And she said, where do you live? I was like, I live right there. So we literally live right by each other. But I got to meet her for the first time and train her. And she actually is a yoga teacher at the studio, like right over here. So I'm definitely gonna go take some classes there. But I'm really hungry. I have a good bit of check-ins. I still gotta get to Jade. So I'm gonna eat this quick. I'm gonna go try to make sure I can get through those check-ins. I also have time to hang out with Alex tonight because I haven't really seen him a whole lot. But I didn't film myself making this like shrimp bowl because I was like, I gotta make sure I like it first. I have no idea what it's gonna be like. So I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna let you know if I like it. It's just got a lot of different flavors and things that I've never had before, like pickled onions and I don't know, like this spicy mayo kind of sauce I had to make for it. So I don't know, let's see. Actually, I wanna show you what it looks like. Like, she's very fresh and colorful. I didn't warm her up. It's all cold too, so I don't know, I'm gonna see how it goes. I'll let you know. Okay, apologies, these angles was so bad. I'm trying to film on my phone because my camera's upstairs. But update, this is so good. Like, I'm trying not to scarf it because I don't want to get bloated. And eating really fast makes you bloated. If you didn't know, now you know. This is so good. All right. Good morning, guys. It's, I think I vlogged some stuff yesterday. It's Saturday and we're on a walk. We went to the mall yesterday and we got matching Hokas because I needed running shoes. And then he was like, those look cool. Do they have them in men's? So we have the exact, but his are like 2.5 times the size of mine.
They're a little bit darker too, so there is a slight variation in color from the male to the female version, but pretty much the same shoe.
What did you say about them? That you feel like you're walking on a cloud?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't worn running shoes since I used to do cross country back in the day, believe it or not.
You think this is built for distance? Not anymore.
Yeah, I used to do cross country back in the day. I was like 140 pounds, so that was like in like 6th grade, and like could run like a 5:05 miles, so I was pretty fast. But I think at some point I'll start going on some jogs with Lainey.
Yeah, well, you told me yesterday when you bought them.
All right, I will.
And he got a vlog clip that he's going to.
Correct my words, I will.
Yeah, so hold him accountable here. I said his YouTube needs to as well. That he'll jog with me sometimes, or maybe we go to like a track and do a little bit of sprinting.
Yeah.
You don't gotta be super fast because you'll still be faster than me.
No, I think I still have the speed to a large degree, and like my legs have gotten more powerful, so short bursts are my thing.
Yeah. So we're on a little walk right now. They actually feel super comfy because I needed something where I could do sprints and run in them. So they're the Mach 6s, I think.
Yep.
And then they're the Mach 6s.
It's like the lowest profile like Hoka that they make.
Good. Because I hate the look and the feel of like really thick shoes. But the other thing that we did at the mall, I wasn't sure if I could really talk about it, but I think he showed it on his vlog. So I think it was like 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, decided an engagement ring. I went and picked it up yesterday, like right before they closed, and it is stunning. I was trying to ask him. When
patient, young one.
He was gonna ask me. I told him, I was like, I don't really care about like that more so than just like being claimed, you know what I mean? Like girls, I feel like you get it. But I was trying to ask him, I was like, is it gonna be Q2, Q3? Like, when are you gonna ask? And he won't tell me.
Yeah, she's not gonna know.
So I gotta wait a little bit. So I was like, I just took a bunch of pictures and videos with it on my hand so I can like look at it.
We're locking it away in a closet.
But I want to. But today we're gonna go to this like car meet thing.
Beamer Invasion.
So we go to car meets a good bit because Alex loves cars. So by default, I'm not gonna say I love cars, but
she can actually like see a Porsche and she'd be like, oh, that's a 911, or like,
I get him now.
She starts to know a little bit more because
I would hope so.
I always talk about that stuff.
I would hope so, yeah. So we're going to a thing for that pretty much all day. I think we'll be back home for our last meal, but others we're gonna pack all of them with. So I think I'll show you guys kind of like how I'm packing my meals. We're gonna bring like a cooler, just put it in the back of the car, but I'm excited. It's gonna be nice out, so at the very least I can get a tan and a lot of steps and hang out with my man. Okay, so really quickly before our friends get here and we have to go. So I got ready, I curled my hair. I'll just show you guys what I did. I have to get better at it, but actually I'm hoping it stays. This tank is from Petula. It's like it's kind of like a Lulu tank, but it covers a little bit more because their aligned ones are very booby. My little fake Gucci belt, it's way too big. So it does nothing for me, but I mean, it kind of helps a little bit. And then these shorts are from Forever 21 from forever ago. And then I think I'm just gonna wear my Nikes that are like white and black for a kind of like athleisure type vibe. And then I was trying to decide between, this is Key sunglasses. I feel like I like these ones better than these ones. I feel like this isn't really the vibe with like the shorts and the sneakers. I feel like these are a little bit more like athleisure kind of vibe. But I actually feel like a girl, like I never get dressed. And then I've got some meals. I've got steak, rice, and eggs. See, these sunglasses are too big is my only problem. I have to adjust the nose pads. Steak, rice, and eggs, and then I'm bringing my Cholula. And then I've got chicken rice, broccoli, avocado, and sweet chili, and then some steak, beef, and avocado. And then I'll probably put Cholula on that one too. And then I'm gonna bring my digestive enzymes and ginger root. And then I've got a lemon water. I have my cold brew that I didn't finish from earlier. Alex brought some Bum Energies for us, and then I'm probably gonna bring one more shaker of water and just put like 1 or 2 of them in the cooler, and he bought a big water thing so we can have all that water because we don't want to have to buy one, but we gotta make sure we're like getting enough during the day. I gotta go finish packing before they get here. I feel like I'm always the last one ready, but I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later.
Of course, had to bring my sauces as well, so the habanero honey mustard. And then we have some steak and chicken in here, guys, to know.
Okay, so we got here a little bit ago, and we're gonna eat a meal. So we have like a cooler of all our stuff. I got my Cholula, I got my steak and rice and eggs. I love, honestly, so I'm like, I like to eat it cold. If you have a runny egg and you put it in something like with the rice, it tastes so good. But we're gonna eat this, and then I want to see if I can find a coffee or something, just because.
Yeah, I need a coffee.
I want a fucking coffee.